and this dick sucked. Let's applause for that. Alright, before I get started, we have to do this. I have to set out some little ground rules. Alright. It's weird that, like, I have to set out ground rules, considering we're gonna, like, talk about my dick and asshole. Alright? But there is some. When the comedian's talking, don't answer rhetorical questions. That's like, it sounds inane that I have to say that, but it happens a lot. Yeah, it just makes it weird. And like, don't heckle, because then everyone up here is gonna make fun of you, and it's like so uncomfortable. And I want all of you pretty faces out here to enjoy the show. And if like you heckle, then you're just gonna have like 10 comedians just like ripping you into an asshole, and it's like so uncomfortable. It's like watching a kid like shaking like a present, and they're like hearing it like, oh fuck yes, it's Legos, and they open it up and it's Mega Blocks, and they're like, fuck you, mom. And you just see this kid like pouting around everywhere, and like, what a little shit. But you're like, I get it. This is an exciting night for me personally. I set this up. This is fucking great. This is like way more people than I expected. Give yourselves a round of applause. Stop! I didn't mean that. It was rhetoric. That was rhetorical. I fucking told you. I just told you. No, but the cool thing is, at midnight, it's my birthday. Yeah! Thank you for applauding for that. Yeah. I turned 25. I'm not expecting any presents, nor should I. There's like nothing special about turning 25. I just want one present, and I know I'm not gonna get it. I just want to watch porn with the volume on. Like, I haven't heard my favorite porn star in years. But you don't get that when you live with dudes. And it's just like, it's like a constant like state of pain. Like, I've lived with dudes for like the past 5 years. I've been drinking off like Anne Frank for the past 5 years. Like, the creak of a floorboard, just like, no, like, telling your penis to shush is very counterproductive to ejaculating. And there's all like, you like, when it's like 3 or more guys, you're counting down like the seconds. Like, one person's like, oh, I'm off to work. You're like, yeah, like 5 minutes. Fucking jerk out. You like grab an LL Bean catalog and, you know, I know. You'll work. All right, come on, work, dark thoughts, work, dark thoughts. And you hear like the jingling of keys will fucking like send panic into your heart. Like, come into space. All right, yeah. Nice to see you get back from work. You had a half day? That's nice. That's real nice. Yeah. Want to get high? Let's get high. You'll see this a lot tonight. It's open mic night. We have no material working. Have you ever slept with someone on a one-night stand, and you wake up the next morning and you see that they're like so out of your league it just had to have been rape? There's no other possible explanation. You just look at it like, there's no way this was consensual. That was not. I did not work out well. I bought a bonsai tree recently. Yeah, bonsai from a very Japanese guy in a Sheetz parking lot. Yeah, he gave me very explicit directions to keep it alive. He said, water 3 times, sometime sun, sometime no sun. That was about it. That's it. That's about as much instruction as they gave the Apollo 13 crew. I don't know why I bought this bonsai tree. I thought maybe it would make me like more whole as a person and like really round me out. I'm discovering now I should just bought a pot plant. Would have worked a lot better. But bonsai trees are supposed to like reflect their caretaker, you know. And which explains why mine is dying slowly. If there's one thing that makes me crazy, it's my schizophrenic episodes. But if there's a second thing that drives me crazy, it's the golden beams of sunlight pouring forth from John Boehner's eyeballs. But if there's a third thing that makes me crazy, it's modern feminism, alright guys? Yeah, these sluts want Obama to pay for their birth control. Well, I don't see any senators lining up to pay for condoms, which I refuse to wear. I saw a bumper sticker recently that said, "I heart my pit bulls," which I took as a much more subtle way of having a bumper sticker that says, "I sell drugs." Yeah, bumper stickers say a lot about people, don't they? Right? That's a rhetorical question you can answer. That's a yes. Like recently I saw a guy had a bumper sticker that said, "Want more gun control? Use your second hand." I was like, what I ascertained about this gentleman was that he hasn't watched the news in the past 3 years, making a gun aiming joke. That's if he had an OkCupid profile, newspapers would not be listed as an interest on it, you know? There's other newspapers too, or there's bumper stickers too, with the families, the stick figure families. I'm sure you've seen them. Everyone knows them, right? They're kind of kitschy, kind of tacky, but it's got mom and dad, little Billy and Jane. Scooter the dog, he's part of the family too. We're taking him to Dollywood next week. But I saw the antithesis to that recently, and it was this guy in a Jason mask who was chasing one of these families with a chainsaw. And the mom was fumbling for pepper spray in her purse, and the kids are crying, the dog's already dead, and the dad has a little thought bubble. It's like, my father-in-law will never forgive me for this one. But that's sort of a quality about yourself you don't want to broadcast to the world in general, you know? Like, murdering children is not an interest you should list on your OkCupid profile. All right, well, that's it for me. Our first guy up is a very funny guy. He's from Waynesboro. Give it up for Lawrence Jarvis Jr.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Hang on. Oh, all right. I always like to do this. Oh, everybody having a good time tonight?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if we can fix that. Glad he broke the ice on most of my material. That's good. I'm incredibly nervous. I get really nervous every time. I haven't been doing this that long. I have really bad anxiety, and every time I get up here, it feels like the first time when I lost my virginity. Well, I only lost it once, but it reminds me of the night I lost my virginity. Except for there's less people laughing, and you guys aren't my uncle. There's a medical reason for my anxiety, and my doctor likes to call it great big fattyitis. Because I just feel uncomfortable because I'm fat. I've tried a lot of different ways to lose weight. I've tried, trendy diets. I tried like eating right and exercising. I mean, even that didn't work, and that was a really hard day. My wife and I did try the Subway diet, which because Jared's cool, and fad diets always work long term. And when I went up to order the sandwich, when I went up and I ordered her sandwich, I asked them to cut 2 inches off of it, and I get these weird looks from the sandwich artists, and they look at me weird, and I say, no, it's okay. My wife has guaranteed me for years that 4 inches is the perfect size. It's not a cool thing. It's not fun to have a little dick. So I've heard. Yeah. I was with a girl one time, hooking up with her, and she was way out of my league, and she was really hot. And she started, going down from my pants, and she leaned over and whispered into my ear. She said, "I bet you've got a huge cock."
Fuck. I won that bet, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna lie to her, like, oh, fucking down here. Alright. Technology. Yeah, technology. I think my favorite technology that has been invented in the last like 20, 25 years, I didn't have time to Google it today to find out exactly when it was invented, but spell check. I love spell check. It's like this little red squiggly line that it holds your hand and makes you feel comfortable. It's like, hey, you know, and I know that you're an illiterate idiot. Nobody else needs to know. And you know, on the opposite side of that, like, fuck autocorrect, because that wants to let everyone else know that I'm an idiot. Like, it's like autocorrect to me is like spell check's cocky younger brother, who's, you know, spell check's like, what do you think he meant there? Like, we should ask him. We should ask him if what he meant. And you know, autocorrect's like, nah, brah, I got this. Pick Steve shirt cheese car. Fucking nailed it. I was car. Yeah, I was getting my car worked on a couple weeks ago, and I saw another car there with a bumper sticker. Thank you for breaking the bumper sticker ice too. Yeah. And the bumper sticker said, "Not a liberal," which is cool. You know, whatever. I have a lot of not a liberal tendencies, and I have a lot of liberal tendencies. I have both, and I call that being able to think. But that's not the point here. The point is, as a society, are we really at the point where we need to put everything that we're not on our car? Because I'm fucked. I need a bigger car. Like, I'm not a lot of things. But if I don't have bumper stickers on my car because I guess I'm not cocky enough or conceited enough to think that other people care about my opinion, because they shouldn't. But if I did, it would say like amateur life or amateur choice, because I don't really care enough about the issue to become a professional at it. Like, so I'm not a pro-life approach. Fuck that. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Like, it's, yeah.
I get
I don't. Sorry. I don't want to preach to you guys about my political views and stuff, but they did give me a microphone, so that's what I'm up here for. It's not like a cool or popular opinion. I know it's not hip anymore to hate a particular race. But fuck marathons, all right? And fuck half marathons. Fuck 100-meter dash. Fuck them all. Fuck any race that doesn't involve me finishing my beer before you, or finishing my food in an allotted amount of time so that it's free, or I get like a T-shirt or something. And yeah. I hate triathlons the most of all, because call me old-fashioned, but I don't think that races should mix like that. All right. Fellas, you've probably been in this situation. Ladies, maybe too. I don't know. I'm not a lady, but I feel like guys have. You ever been talking to your buddy, and like a really hot chick walks by, and you're like, you know, oh God, dude, what I would do to her? You know, you talk about how hot she is and all the sexual things you like to do to her, and then he ends up dating or marrying her like months later, and like he pretends that it never happened. He pretends the conversation never happened, but you know in the back of his mind somewhere that he clearly remembers you saying that you'd like to paint a Picasso on the small of her back with your sperm. And like, even if you're not as close of friends anymore after that, you still have to see him all the time because he's your stepdad. Let's sink in there. All right. My goal tonight was to have 2 incest jokes, and I got that out of the way. I heard on the radio the other day that the Pope canceled a trip to the hospital for health concerns. And he was too healthy? Like, I can't go there. I feel too well. No more hospital. I don't know. That one didn't work. All right. I like music venues like this. I hear there's a lot of metal shows here, and it's awesome. I like metal. I've tried to start a bunch of different bands with some friends of mine. We tried to start 2 80s rock cover bands. One was OCDC, which was an obsessive-compulsive AC/DC cover band. The other was ADHCDC, which we couldn't, we really just couldn't get into it that much. And the third one was a death metal band called Morbid Leo Beast. I've been working on my growl for that one. I'm a big metal singer. All right. Actually, that's good. That's all I have. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you.